Shalom, this is Yehudit Goldfarb from Spot. Again, I'm on my kitchen porch again, so there may be noises from the street. I want to share with you the movements in the Omer Count for today, the 30th day of the Omer, which is 4 weeks and 2 days, which is Gevurah Sheba Hod. Now, Hod is an orange color. I don't have very many orange skirts, but I do have a kind of a blue and orange skirt, and blue is the color for Gevurah that I use in the rainbow system. And I have blue for my scarves as well, several different blues I'm wearing, and I don't think you can see it here. Show it to you, the Kohen blessing hands healing necklace I have with blue and orange. That Kohen hands, because Aaron is the archetype for the place of Hod. It's one of the beautiful teachings I got from Rabbi Shlomo, Rabbi Zalman Schachter Shalomi, long time ago about Nesach and Hod that I really like is Nesach, Moshe, and Hod, Aaron, is the combination of someone in Moshe like the architect who can see the large pattern and the shapes and the structures of things, and Hod, Aaron, is more like the interior decorator, the one who is able to channel the ritual that is appropriate for each individual, the one who can talk to each person in their language that they will understand. And this skirt actually has all these different elaborate designs, which reminds me a little bit of the aesthetic quality that goes with Hod, and it also has clear boundaries which come with Gevurah. So boundary setting within the context of your sense of empathy for others and understanding many perspectives. You need to keep your center. You need to have a clear boundary between yourself and others, even as you're able to understand them and empathize with them and do healing work with them. So this is Gevurah Sheba Hod, and the movements we have the week of Hod. I start with my feet together and step aside, making my feet parallel and my knees slightly bent, the earth holding me from below and a string from the heavens from above. And the movement for Hod is called the Kubutz, which is the 3 dots in an angle in a row. I'm going to move over slightly so you can see it clearly. And I start with centering, so I know who I am, keeping my center. And as I go to my left, I make 1 dot with my mouth, 1 with my hand across, and the 3rd one farther out. And try to make it like separate about the same distance each way. Ooh, the ooh sound. And then for this one, I like to do in many directions. Ooh, which also means I see from different perspectives. Ooh, and someone looking at me will have to see from many directions. Ooh. So the the Kubutz, ooh, has the same sound as the shuruk, but it's the Kubutz. So this is combined with Gevurah today. Gevurah is right above it on a tree of Kabbalistic tree of life when you do it as a vertical emblem with 3 columns. And the left-hand column is Gevurah, which is 2 dots, 1 on top of the other. Right hand high, left below. Setting your priorities, setting your boundaries. The strength that comes from clear boundary setting and from knowing your limitations. And what's very interesting to me, and that I learned from these vowel symbols that go with the different nikudot that go with the Sefirot, I think I learned a lot from how they shape themselves. For Gevurah, it's like my priorities, my set boundaries and limits. With Hod, it's more than me. I need my center, but I'm seeing many people, or many situations, and seeing different perspectives. Ooh. it's like I change my strict priorities somewhat when I'm relating to someone else, and I need to give over to them something of myself. I need to do it in a language they can understand. So this has to do with the aesthetic quality. This has to do with Aaron's skill of creating peace between people who are at odds with each other, and finding the rituals. The whole idea of ritual is having a situation where you want to channel Hashem's energy, and you want to do it in a way that it will be felt, that it will be heard, it will be seen, that a person can receive it. So Hod is on the receiving side and the letting go side, and Nesach, which we had last week, the E sound, was very much determination and a very going out there place. And Hod is more awareness that comes from a letting go into thankfulness is another word that's used for Hod. Just saying, wow, this is what is, how amazing. I am so grateful. At least that's how I feel Hod is. So let's go ahead with the movements. Doing it 3 combinations of the 2, starting with the Gevurah, and then having the second one, Hod. And so it's the Shvanach. It's what I do for Gevurah. And the Kubutz for Hod. Ooh. That's the first combination for Nefesh, our Nefesh level of soul. Ooh. For the Ruach level. Third one for the Neshama. Ooh. And then letting ourselves be breathed by Hashem. And so I bless us that we have can make clear boundaries in the ways that we interact with others in empathetic ways, in being able to see other perspectives, that we don't get let go so much that we lose our own center, that we keep a clear sense of each of us as separate beings within a greater whole. So many blessings to you on this 30th day of the Omer Count.